guys, I just wanted to touch briefly on the news coming out from the Mirror and other sites, although I'm sure they're just sourcing from the Mirror, that the 8th Doctor may be getting a spin-off series. And yes, that's excellent news, yes. I mean, my reaction to that is, yes, please, yes, we want that. We've been wanting that. I've wanted a mini-series with the 8th Doctor ever since we had Night of the Doctor, so I've been waiting on that for basically 10 years. Yes, give me that, please. Thank you. Disney Plus, yes. Because I love Paul McGann's Doctor. He's really good. Paul McGann is a great actor. He seems like a nice guy. And I think, like most Doctor Who fans, I think we need more of the 8th Doctor on screen. We want more screen time with the 8th Doctor. He definitely deserves it. Because Paul become a pretty well-known incarnation of the Doctor, despite most of his stuff being audio. Now, this was reported on from the Mirror, and the Daily Mirror has a habit of being very right about their Doctor Who guesses. They tend to be the ones who first mention things about upcoming animations, for example. But I noticed this article isn't by Nicola. I think Nicola is usually the one who gets the scoops on like the animations. This article is not by Nicola. I think it's from someone named Mark, and I don't really know much about Mark. I'm in the States. I don't really follow the Mirror. So I don't know if this is as trustworthy a source as it would be if Nicola was the one writing the article, because she seems pretty spot on with her scoops. So I'm a little more hesitant to believe it, but I hope it's true because I want more 8th Doctor. Also, I've heard the news about that somehow the specials are going to deal with the events of Flux and the Timeless Children, that they're going to tie in with the specials. Somehow, I've heard people talking about it. Apparently, people seeing Flux written in graffiti in the background, kind of like with Bad Wolf. I think they need to address Flux somehow. One of my biggest problems with Flux is that, like, a good portion of the universe got destroyed, and we never got any, like, resolution to that. Like, the Doctor didn't fix it. Like, here was the universe, here is now the universe. I feel like that needs to be addressed. Like, it either needs to be, yeah, I can't do anything, oops, or somehow the Doctor needs to fix that, if there's a possible way to fix that with the universe going from this to this. So I actually do want the events of Flux being addressed and hopefully being fixed somehow. The Timeless Children, personally, I'd rather them just not touch that. I get they're not going to retcon it just to be ambassadorial about it. They're not going to retcon it. I always figured what Russell would do with Timeless Children is just ignore it, not talk about it. Kind of like the 8th Doctor saying, I'm half human on my mother's side. That's just kind of a thing that happened in the TV movie, and we don't talk about that. That's kind of what I figured the Timeless Children would be. It would be a thing that happened in the Chibnall era, and we don't talk about that. And personally, I think that's the smart way to do it, just kind of... But I'm curious if they're going to address it, what they're going to do with it, and hopefully not dig that hole any worse. Please don't, because Russell has to know a lot of the fandom, at least a good chunk of the fandom, especially the classic fandom. We don't want the Timeless Children stuff. Just let it go. So that's my thoughts on that. I just wanted to kind of do a video giving my quick thoughts about it. Nothing major. Yes, give me more Paul McGann and I'll be happy. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. Patreon, P.O. Box stuff down in the description. YouTube memberships available. All of that stuff's down there as well. Most importantly, thank you for watching.